Sweet router, huh? It's not. It's a desktop. I swear to God. Stay tuned. We're going to show it to you in a second. Yeah, it really does look like a router, but it is not. This is the CompuLab's Fit-PC2 Nettop, and it's basically a little mini desktop. So for a lot of people out there, grandmas and grandpas and people that don't need to be using a high-end computer for anything, just getting on the web, checking their email, this is perfect because it is super small. And basically, if you want to hook it up to a monitor, you could, but why? I mean, hook it up to your TV and let it just sit there. Built-in Wi-Fi. It's got 10100, 1000 Ethernet on the back. That makes it pretty useful for people that are maybe more advanced users and want to use it as a server, want to use it as a file server, or at home theater PC, or let's say a unit where you just download torrents onto, and then you transfer them elsewhere later once they're secure and you know that they're safe. It could be good for people like that as well. So it's a really cool little unit. Let's talk a little bit about it. Now, first of all, you're looking at pretty much the entire package. The only other thing you get in the box is the power adapter. Also included in the box is this DVI to HDMI adapter, because basically on the back of this there is nothing more than this little HDMI right there. And basically, if you want to use DVI, you plug this in and you're going to get DVI out the other end. But again, I recommend you kind of just hook it up to your TV because it's really convenient just for that. It's also convenient that it has that built-in wireless, because then you don't have to worry about running a cable out to it to get an internet. You kind of just log onto your home wireless network and it works. Now, talking about internals, basically it's an ATOM system. It's just the same type of ATOM system you'd find in a netbook, except that it's in a little tiny form factor like this, which is basically called a Nettop. Now, what you're getting is a Z530, which is a 1.6 gigahertz ATOM processor. You're getting 1 gigabyte of DDR2 memory and a 160 gigabyte hard drive. Now, if you're curious about what type of GPU is on here, what type of chipset for graphics, it is a GMA 4500 MHD, so it will do some sort of HD videos. It's pretty strong. It's not as strong as an Ion platform, let's say, but it will play your HD files. It will do videos on YouTube, no problem. And the Z530, although it is a little bit anemic, it will get the majority of your computing tasks done for you. And at the price point, at the size, and at the fact that it only burns 10 watts of energy, you really can't beat it. If you want to be very green, or if you want a computer that needs to stay on all the time, this is only burning 10 watts. So that's very, very green, very economical. You're not going to be wasting a lot of money on electricity to power this thing. Now, basically, give you a little tour on the outside on what's going on over here. Now, looking at the front of this thing, you do have a power button right there. You have a mini SD card slot. You do have an IR receiver, which is really cool. It lets you go ahead and do some remote control. You can pretty much automatically put in your remote controls without having to have an IR receiver externally, using up one of your USB ports. And then you have 2 mini USB 2.0 ports, as well as some indicator lights. So there's not really that much happening on the front of this thing. But there is a lot of things happening in the back. Starting off from far over here on the left-hand side, this is your power input. Right above it, that is a line in for audio. Then you have the headphone, which is the line out, and you have a mic input as well. Right over here, this is the 10100, 1000 Ethernet, which is great. Makes this very useful as a file server because you are getting that fast connectivity with your network. You also have the antenna for your B and your G wireless, 4 USB 2.0 ports, and then finally that DVI HDMI out, which is basically just an HDMI out. So if you're going to hook it up to a TV, you just use a straight HDMI cable. If you do want to hook it up to a monitor, then you do go ahead and use the little provided adapter converter, and that will take care of that. So really neat little system. It's called the Fit-PC2. It's made by CompuLabs, and it's a extremely small form factor ATOM-based Nettop. It does have the ability to do some minor video. You could use it as a home theater PC, and you could use it as a little file server, or if you just want a very simple computer, this is great for grandma, great for kids. It's very affordable, and it's pretty much completely silent. There's no fans in here, and it's very green. It only burns 10 watts, so good stuff. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on the CompuLab Fit-PC2 mini desktop, go to computertv and type in CompuLab Fit-PC2. For Computer TV, I'm Albert.